Too late nights dancing my place. I could get used to long drives.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.
Lights, camera, action!
Good morning. Welcome back to my vlogs, to a new Pughs vlog. I just wanted to show you something that arrived in the post. Look at that bad boy. So this has come from Adrian and Sharon in Harrogate. They said, Trisha and Gareth, we love the vlogs, so you do make us laugh with all your down-to-earth banter. Thank you very much. Look what they sent us.
Cool.
Say thank you.
Power on. 16.
Gareth's been playing with Paul with the walkie-talkies, as you can see.
Walkie-talkie.
Because you've just come in. He has just come in.
11, 16.
We're off.
We're going out.
Oh, where are we going now?
The chemist has just phoned me. Mounjaro things. Mounjaro.
Mounjaro.
I think is it Mounjaro?
Are you having a minge and a gyro?
Yeah. He's
God, I haven't heard that word in years,
they
gyro.
said, man, that thing's ready to pick up and a shark spin.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
yeah, you're going to start that, aren't you? Do you want to start that now or tomorrow? Because you're going to be making a shepherd's pie, so you might have to make it small for me.
I need my weighing scales first anyway.
You fat butt!
So that'll be tomorrow.
I don't know, I might do it today. I'm going to read through it all before I do anything with it anyway. But I am making a shepherd's pie today. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, you've had hundreds of comments today.
I will check it all out.
Today.
I will check it out shortly. Lovelies. I haven't been on the tablet as of yet. It's on charge. So when I've been to the chemist, I will check out and I will answer all you beautiful people.
And you've got a load of shout-outs later on.
I have got loads of shout-outs to do. Other than that, I'm not sure what's coming in this video other than the shout-outs and the shepherd's pie. And obviously seeing my sexy husband, obviously.
Hey everyone. Running out of shit to do, aren't we, really? It's getting boring.
It's not for me, but it is for him.
You know what's arrived today? My button. You remember my button fell out? So, they take all this out, which is just one screw there, and then fasten the cable to there. And hopefully that works. Yeah, baby. Job complete. Right, I got a problem with the Iveco van. My EDC light keeps coming on. So when I start the engine, the EDC light is not on. So you go down the road for about 10 miles and then the EDC light comes on. But you can pull over and turn it off with the ignition, turn it back on and then it's reset. But sometimes when you're going down the road and the EDC light is on, sometimes it just goes out of limp mode and then carries on as normal, but then it comes back. So I took it to a garage and they put it on that machine, and it was an oil sensor light. So I got the oil sensor changed and the EDC light turned off. A week later the EDC light's back on, same problem. So I took it back to the garage and now another fault's come up saying it's CAN bust module. Don't know what that means. Basically, layman's terms, it said it could be a loose wire. Finding a loose wire somewhere in that Iveco is going to be a nightmare. So he's recommended that I need an auto electrician. So if there's anybody watching that is an auto electrician and they want to work for £1 an hour, because I've heard they're really expensive, get in touch and see if I can get this problem sorted. In the meantime, I'm on Google. Why are you eating?
I'm hungry.
You're not supposed to eat on your minge jab.
I ain't had it yet. I'm enjoying some sardine and tomato paste before I eat.
Before you have your minge jab. So I am going to prepare her to give her a little prick.
Not new there.
That's all I have to say about that.
Right, I'm ready. Dr. Pugh is ready. Are you ready for your minge injection?
Mounjaro.
I'm going to give you a little prick now. So this is you better explain this, your first dose.
So this is my first dose.
Which today is the 28th of February.
Is it?
Yeah, the last day of the month. the
No,
shortest
that's tomorrow.
month of the year. So at least we got a record when you had it as well. So I'm going to give you a little prick.
Don't know that then.
I'm not going to put it on camera that I'm injecting her because she's a junkie now. She's taking drugs.
Well, I don't be saying that.
So let's crack on with it. Way down there. Mission complete. They'll give you a pen, haven't they?
So it's a pen and it has 4 doses in it.
Yeah.
You get your needles separate.
Yeah. Well, we're not putting needles on
You
camera.
have to keep it in a bag. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, do you know, like when you get,
Did you feel my little
it's like
prick?
when you get a flu jab. Do you know, like when you get a flu jab and you get a little bit of a,
Did you feel my little prick?
I felt the little.
Did it give you a scratch?
Yep. So I'm going to put it in a little bag all on its own. I'm going to put my needles in here as well and then put it in the fridge because you have to store it in the fridge.
And then they'll give you a
We've got a sharp spin that Gareth broke.
sharp pin. No, we haven't broke it. Just wants lid taking off.
Let me stick that on.
I can do it.
Stick that right on properly. That's the number to ring when your sharp spin's full.
Oh yeah, they collect it for free, don't
From wherever I am, they'll collect that off me as well.
they? Right. So that'll be it for this little clip.
That'll be it for this week.
So next week we'll do it again.
But what I have got coming is, I'm going to be very honest about this journey. I'm not doing a separate vlog for it. I'm just going to put it in whatever we're vlogging that day. I have ordered some scales, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep a check. I'm just going to weigh myself once a week though.
Yeah.
So when my scales come tomorrow, I'll weigh myself tomorrow, show you all what I'm weighing now, and then when I do my injection next week, I'll weigh
See what
myself
you've
again.
lost.
Yeah, see what I've lost in a week.
Yeah.
It's more for getting because I'm diabetic, type 2 diabetic, I know this is a weight loss thing, but for me it's more about getting my HbC1 levels down from 52. They're aiming to get me down to between 45 and 48, and then they can pull me off the dapagliflozin. Then once I'm down from 45 to 48 to 40, they'll stop my metformin, and then I'll just have one of these once a week and I won't be able to take any other medication. That's the theory in the long term.
Didn't need no weighing scale. Should have sat on my face and I'd have guessed your weight. That's been simple. I've got to go get a shower and
It's
everything
coming in
now.
handy, isn't it? Your little doctor's outfit.
It is, isn't it? Yes. Dr. Pugh.
Dr. Kildare.
Trisha stinks.
No, Gareth stinks, so kids put it in the
Trisha
comments.
stinks.
Gareth stinks.
Trisha
I really
stinks.
appreciate y'all.
Trisha stinks.
Good evening, campers. I've got my special light out so you can see me. Now it's quite late, and I had my first Mounjaro, whatever they're called, Mounjaro. Gareth did it this afternoon at about 2 o'clock. It's now 7 p.m. And what I do is, normally when I start to get a little bit of hunger pangs, that's when I'll cook. It takes me about an hour to cook, so I know I'll be hungry a bit time I'm thinking. And I just realised it was 7 o'clock, and I said to him, all that I do tea, no hunger pains whatsoever. But he had one jab. Don't know whether that's psychological or whatever. We're going to make a shepherd's pie. I'm not cheating. So just pretend we didn't lose through that on camera. Oh well, never mind. So I'm going to do mash from scratch. So I'm going to do plenty of potatoes, because we're going to shepherd it in this pan. And I'm putting fresh on the top. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my shepherd in a bit. But this is literally... Can you actually see what I'm doing? Don't think you can you? Yeah. Can you see me board? I need you to see my board, because it's for Pughs on tour. There we go. So we're going to chop some potatoes up. I'm not peeling them. I'm going to chop them up nice, same size. Chuck them in this pan that's already on. All that's in this pan, lovelies, literally is water. We're putting some salt in. We are using steak mince beef. So it's a cottage pie, not a shepherd's pie. The difference being a shepherd's pie's got lamb in it, cottage pie's got beef in it. Although I'll be using a shepherd's pie mix. Just for them that want to know. So what I'm going to do is, I'll get the bowl out in a bit. I'm going to put the heat on this pan. I've got the little pan out. The big one's too big for it. So, ignore Gareth ruining my vlog. Clean knife. I'm going to put the meat in 2 halves in that pan. Use your bloody inhaler. Anybody else got an husband who's a tit? So I am letting that get hot. And I'm going to break it up as I'm doing it. Just going to put enough in to cover the bottom of the pan, even if I have to cook it in 3 lots. You got it? Sorry, Gareth's just having an asthma attack it back. I'm not laughing that he's having an asthma attack. Don't come for me in the comments saying I didn't go help him. Wouldn't have let me even if I went over there. So we're going to fry this mince, and when it's ready I'm going to tip it out onto the kitchen roll to get all fat off it before I put it in that bowl. So that's what I'm doing first. Now, all the mince that's cooking in here, I am going to salt and pepper all of it. I'm going to use this salt first, try and get rid of it all. Salt and pepper my mince while it's cooking. I just sorted through my cupboard, so I've got lots open. I'm trying to use the ones that are open, so I'm just left with the others. So I thought I'd show you how I'm doing the first lot. Couple of minutes, guys, it's all it's going to take. It is fresh mince, so it's not frozen. And where is this from? Because there's no water coming out of this. This is Tesco's British lean beef steak mince 5% fat. No? Yeah, 5% fat. And there's next to any water coming out of this. That shocked me. All meat we've cooked till lately, everything's just been full of it. It has got some water in, so it definitely does need draining. And I know it's a bit of a ball ache doing it in the little pan, but I just find it cooks better. I need a proper frying pan next one. I'd say bigger than this, but it won't fit on the ring properly. Not while I'm cooking my mash as well. And that's about as simple as it's going to get. Cooked. Now, I'm going to show you what, there is a little bit of water come out of it. I'm going to show you how much water's come out of it now with my professional skills. So I'm just going to drain it on the kitchen roll like that. I'm going to tip it. Look at all the water in that. Minging, it's all over the side and all.
Hey Pughs on Tour YouTube family, if you're loving the content, here's a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Your support means the world to us.
Mince. So I'm going to cook the rest of that. I'll be back with you. Now you lovelies, I know I've drained the first 2 lots that are going in, but you see this little bit of liquid in this one, look. You see? I'm actually going to tip that all in because you are going to need a little bit of liquid in there. You want a little bit of flavour in there. You don't want it to be totally dry, and I don't want to add too much water. So I'm going to put a little bit of this fat from this one. I'm just going to dump the whole lot of this in the bowl. I'm going to put my tomatoes. I've chopped up a bag of baby plum tomatoes. You know, just the mini bags you get for 89p. I'm just going to fry them off. With a little bit of salt and pepper as well. So while they're frying down a little bit, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in this bowl. And as of right now, all I've got is the mince. There's a little bit of fat in it. Now in this mince, it just minced that little bit of fat at the moment. I'm just going to take the shepherd's pie mix and just dump it straight in. So in here, we've just got the shepherd's pie mix and the mince. I'm using the same spoon, look. Let me give my tomatoes a stir. Now, what I normally put in this, if I'm making it, is tomato puree. Don't have any. So I'm going to use Gareth's tomato sauce that he got from his, he got with the mustard to go for his hot dogs. I'm going to put a good squeeze of that in. Oh, I'm going to put the last of that in. And then also my tomatoes I mix up. I put plenty of salt and pepper in already. But I am going to put in some easy garlic. And a tiny bit, not loads because it's quite strong this, of chopped ginger. Just a little bit, look. There we go, that. And look at them bad boys. I'm not happy with the amount of oil in them. So, let me turn that off. Get my other mucky bowl. And my spoon. I'm just going to drain some of the oil out of here. If I can without dropping all my tomatoes, that is. Because you don't want all that in your shepherd's pie, do you? I want a little bit of oil in it. Like I said, because I'm not making it with water in it. Well, there's hardly any oil in there now, so I'm going to dump all that in there. I'm going to save that in just in case, but I don't think I'll be using it. Mix them up. Look at that. Now, my shepherd's pie base is not going to be really quite runny because Gareth's not a fan of it like that. But I'm going to add a tiny bit of water. Bind it all together. So I'm back. So I've just got a tin of chopped carrots, Morrison's own, and dump them in. All I did was drain them, and that's it. I'm going to stir them up because I'd preferred to put some garden peas in this, but Gareth doesn't like garden peas, so we're not having garden peas. And he's not the best with onions at the moment, and he put too many in these sausage rolls the other day and gave himself indigestion, although I loved them. So that's going to be our base mix. Now, my potatoes we're coming along nicely. So what we're going to do is just so we don't get a sticky bottom. 1 second. Oh, ignore my wire. I've trapped my wire. Technicalities of trying to not drop your light. So I've got this and I've got some fry light. And I'm just going to lay the bottom of this fry light and the sides for when my mash goes in. You see that? I bet I couldn't do that again if I tried. And then I'm going to tip that straight into there and get it out of your way so you can see. I'm just going to spread the mixture around my bowl. Look at that. And this will be a whole meal for Gareth. I'm going to have a little bit of it later, obviously. But this will literally... I've got my cheese to put on the top and my mashed potatoes. My mash are going to take at least another 10 minutes. But there's my starter of it. I'll pick you back up when I'm ready to do my mash because I'm going to wash my bowl out. Although I'm going to wash them in the pan. But I need my bowl to put my colander in to empty my potatoes because I never ever put boiling water straight down the hole. It's not good for the plastic pipes. So hot water is, but not red hot boiling water. So I'll be back with you in 10 minutes. I'm going to tidy around and maybe do a quick shoot to the bin because I tidied around my fridge earlier and got rid of all my old sauces that have been up in ages. Potatoes are done. I'm just going to put a big knob of butter in and there you go. Totally creamy mashed potato. Now what I'm going to do is I'm worried about my battery, so I'm going to check my battery and I'm back, guys. So this is what we cooked earlier. I'm going to take the mash. I'm going to plonk it on and spread it out. I want to get in all the corners though. So I'm hoping I've got enough. Put it in different areas. Happy with this, guys, I'm not going to lie. I haven't made one of these in years. And I think I've even done enough mash for it as well.
I bet that would have been banging, right crispy on top.
And I needed to use that meat today, you see.
Saying that, just put it on the grill. What we've never used.
I'm not putting it on a grill, I'll just put an oven in it. Does the same thing as air fryer. Just takes a bit longer than air fryer. Air fryer does stuff super quick, doesn't it? Mm. That's the advantage.
Do like burnt crispy mash on top.
I know, I'm going to burn it.
Oh, sorry, caramelised.
It's burnt, love. Don't believe everything you read. See on these YouTube channels off these professional cooks.
Yeah,
it's just burnt. If you know, you know. And it is quite late. Poor Gareth's starving.
I'm not hungry, actually.
Literally, I'm going to check it every 10 minutes or so. Put it in the oven. We'll let Gareth do a taste test, because why not? I know we normally do that on my channel, but it's all I've done today. This is what you've got for Pughs on top. Bang this in, check it for 10 minutes, but I will tell you how long it takes to crisp it up. Right, so it's ready. Look at that. Now I want to do the crack test. Are we listening? Did it, love? Listen. Gareth!
Let you do it again.
Are you ready?
Oh, it looks banging, that.
It's going to be banging. So we're going to try this.
It's going to be banging.
Thank you very much for watching today. I just wanted to say, I've got a couple to do. So I wanted to say,
Let me hold camera.
just hi to Mark and Charlie Allen. Thank you for watching. And hi to Kirsty Hackett. She's been messaging me all day. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. And I also want to say, lay by Mark. Lay by Mank. I do apologise. If you know, you know.
No, that's why we don't stop in that lay-by, because they've been there.
So, yeah. Also, I've just turned you back on to say, don't forget to put in the comments, Gareth stinks.